You probably know that diet is one of the most important elements of cancer prevention. Along with exercise, it's one of the few things you can control since genetics and environment are largely determined by someone or something else. Of course, if you're still smoking cigarettes or using tobacco in any form, think about getting some help to quit. When it comes to diet, in general, you simply need to focus on eating whole, organic foods over processed and pesticide-laden ones. However, there is some nuance to it. There are certain nutrients that have been shown to be especially good at striking down cancer cells. Following are foods, elements of food, or ingredients that should take center stage in any diet meant to prevent cancer or support recovery from it. 1. Folate-rich foods. Folate is a B-complex vitamin that's so important it is used to fortify many foods that don't otherwise contain it. The reason is that low levels of folate are linked to mutations in DNA that leave the door wide open for cancer. Studies have shown that consuming at least 400 micrograms per day can cut your cancer risk significantly. Great ways to get folate include orange juice, fortified cereals, peanuts, and beans. Spinach and romaine lettuce are also rich in folate, as is asparagus and Brussels sprouts. Try to add something that is rich in folate to each meal, but if you struggle, it might be worth it to take a supplement. 2. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin that aids in calcium absorption and helps protect against depression, heart disease, and weight gain. It also works to curb the growth of cancer cells. In fact, recent studies have indicated that vitamin D can reduce the risk of breast cancer by an astonishing 50%. It may also improve survival rates for people with lung cancer. One of the best ways to get vitamin D is from the sun. It takes about 10 minutes of exposure without sunscreen to trigger the body to synthesize it. Good food sources include milk, eggs, and seafood such as cod, shrimp, and Chinook salmon. 3. Tea. This comforting and highly customizable beverage is loaded with antioxidants, which are your best line of defense against free radical damage. When free radicals are allowed to damage cells, it leaves them weakened and vulnerable to cancer. One particular antioxidant in tea, called camphorol, has been shown in studies to reduce the risk, especially in reproductive cancers. The Harvard School of Public Health recommends consuming between 10–12 mg of camphorol each day. It takes about 4 cups to get there. Don't worry if you don't want to drink that much tea. Other food sources include fruits like apples, peaches, blackberries, raspberries, grapes, and technically a fruit, tomatoes. Veggies high in camphorol are broccoli, Brussels sprouts, potatoes, onions, squash, green beans, cucumbers, lettuce, and spinach.